Hey yo, what's up guys, it's Guy, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a lovely video for you guys. It's just gonna be a chill video, me sniping and probably just seeing how the BR is with Jets and the new BR basically. How is it unfolding this season? I would say that we've had a lot of people started introducing, or at least tried, to reintroduce the shotgun trend back in BR. But not many people have continued it. I would say at least a week or so, people went for it and then everyone went back to ARs. So thankfully the shotgun phase hasn't continued because I really don't want to be get pushed close range and then just easily get one tapped by an HSO. A HSO, sorry. The 405. Well, technically, it is a really good shotgun. Other people prefer KRM or the BY-15. I personally prefer the BY-15. Not that I do like shotguns to use. You know, I really like this skin. I do have another skin, but this one that I've recently equipped, and I think we got it really back in the day for events or something. I really do like it. Oh, we've got some players and hopefully we have a good team. It's going to be working good at least. My plan is basically to get snipes and not die, hopefully. As we all know, BR is usually unexciting in the very start and then out of nowhere there's players and there's a lot of adrenaline. I don't know why am I doing mods right now, but yeah, golden mod before pregame. I mean pregame technically. Oh, the day they let us fly a jet like that, or really a helicopter. I don't know, what would you really call that? A helicopter, a jet, a plane. I'm pretty sure it has its own name. An aircraft at most we can call it. Where does the team would like to go? Let's see. Ah, he wants to go golden. I would say pipeline. Yeah, let's do pipeline. Is the team sticking? Nice, this team actually is sticking together. Excuse the noise of my chair. Okay, so yeah, it was good to say either today or when are we planning to go? What did he say? Well, T-pose guy. Yeah, I don't know why. I've been noticing that in the BR animation. Some people show up as a T-pose. Is it like with the skin that is glitched, or do you have to do something to get the T-pose? I do not know. But I wish to know. The T-pose is a very fancy thing. I could imagine Gunzo showing up in a T-pose instead of his legendary animation. SKS. This gun is really underrated as a sniper, or rather as a marksman. But I personally use it a lot, and I do like it. And here's the KSB. This is the skin that we got technically from the past. I know I've made a video already, but I haven't made a video with the clean sights, basically without my Damascus camo, and you can actually see the colors. And also how horrible I do. The hipfire is significantly good for an SMG, but I would say almost all the 3 shooters have good hip firing. And I think the Chicom may be buffed, or with the new sights that we get from the past, it's just a lot easier to get kills with it. But I have been noticing that when I started using the Chicom, at least with the new skin from the past, it was really good and much easier. I will be dropping this because I'm not really a fan of 3 shooters. As you can see, I can barely hit any of my shots. And as we speak of the devil, here it is. I thought we were sticking as a team. What happened? They went farm. Of course they did. Okay. He just walked right through me. That's real nice. Most of the times I have bots sneaking up behind me. Shield. Nice. Now the bad thing is when we reach there, I hope not to die because I don't have a DLQ. I don't really have a sniper for long range. I'm not going to use the XPR. Whoever uses those kind of snipers that you don't need skill with, I have no respect for you people. M21 XPR noobs. Use a real sniper. Rytec, Locus. Like the Locus is not a pickup anymore. But I would respect a person who uses a Locus or DLQ or Rytec compared to someone who uses an M21 SKS. Yes, the SKS is also there. It is a really good shooter, but at the same time it's really easy to get kills with this compared to actually having a sniper. Obviously, use your smart mind compared to meta and logic. So if the logic tells you that this gun is not really good, but you still fit it with your playstyle, by all means continue playing like that. But if you'd want to better it, I would recommend getting used to other snipers. They will teach you how to get really precise aims on people and to have precise kind of an accurate, I would say. Okay, he just didn't want me to have a head anymore. Thankfully the gun saved me, or else I would probably not have a head anymore. And we were in a team. I thought I could trust Blue. Well, let's see how bad this situation is. Let's see. He's got clusters and everything on him, so I'm assuming there's people on him. Yeah, those grenades can come flying from probably there, which is why I'm also worried. At the same time, I'd like to hit my shots. Ooh, if only I could just throw my things on time. Well, that is me dead already. I'm assuming this is going to be a really fast game. If only my bullets could hit on time. Is he just going to wait the whole time? Oh, I love players like him who just watch the enemies steal our loot and just sit around. Yeah, I mean, take your time. We have all day long, man. Yep, just keep peeking them like that. Literally, this is why we came here. Oh, this is pretty boring, so I'm out of here. There's not much he's doing, besides just moving left and right. Well, that's the type of players that I really don't like and I cannot play with. That's an example. I'd rather prefer a team that pushes and we all die, than rather one person who's just sitting in a corner watching the team die, and they have picked only one person, and what they will do now is depend on that one person to come and pick up the other people's tags who are still dead. And I'm there like, you have ammo, you have loot, you're supposed to be helping the person who's initially been dropping, but no, they would just decide to stay and camp. I also don't understand why COD does this. Why do they make our lives harder by making such kind of movements? Instead of just making an easy walkway, you literally have to jump in. It makes no sense. And this dude's a player trying to gain attention, but nobody likes him. Valhalla! Ooh. Me being so happy about such a dark place, I would say. Or a promised fake place. I don't really know much of Valhalla, but I just know that it's not really supposed to be a real thing, but it's like a promised paradise land. We got a ninja, poltergeist, and we have a hacker. Okay. I also don't like players like that give me the lead at the last second. I hate that. You know, Charlie should just get her own skin. Like, Charlie should be given an epic skin in the past. I'm hoping and waiting for one. Hopefully, she does. And hopefully one of the bot outfits gets an epic skin, because Honestly, it's not something you think about. Like, envision the bot skins having a really nice skin that is actually classified as the epics now. Because most of the ones that you would actually get for them are commons or rares or just the default. So when they actually introduce those skins, that would be really cool to see what COD did with their skins. Do they just leave it laced around, and of course he's just going to try and follow me. I don't even know. Why was I leader and nobody follows the side? Literally both of them went their own ways. Okay. That's alright, at least no kill stealing is going to happen here. Aside from that one person, but I think I can deal with him. That's not a deal Q. Oh, I wish it was. I'm going to mimic what that pro player was doing in the last lobby. Interesting, isn't it? I mean, you would say it's interesting since I have such a nice gun, but otherwise, it's not really an interesting thing. Right, so since I don't have a since I don't have a DLQ, I could work with this. This is also another skin I really like. The kill effect is too good, and it is also reactive, which is just an added bonus for a sniper. I sadly didn't get the chance to get the mythic sniper, and if it does come back, I probably won't get it now because I have this one. I'm in love with this one, and I've actually seen some people leave the mythic one for this one because of its kill effect and just how pleasant it is when you have diamond camo on it. I personally don't have diamond on the right tech yet. It is something I do plan to get. I think I need more loot. Don't follow me, please. He doesn't know about the secret area. Not there is really one, but nobody actually accesses that house or ever checks the maze. The maze is always loaded with loot. It's like everybody forgets the maze has a lot of loot. I would rather for this be there and let this be there. Okay. You guys are wondering what I moved from here to here. That was just the recording button. It doesn't show up on the video, thankfully. But for me, I do see it and it does. I may click on it to just literally end the video, which I've done plenty of times, but I've learned a proper placement for it. Legendary mods? Of course it's for the shotguns, of course. Why would it be for an AR or an SMG or a sniper? Western IQ. I think I've played with that player before. Yep, that's probably their team. They're using MAC-10s. The MAC-10s they've had a major uprise. In the start when they were released, not many people liked it because it was just a super fast gun and you could kill with it like the Fennec. And people just expected it to be toxic and not many people were using it. And then all of a sudden Season 6 showed up, which is basically this one. And a lot of people have started using the MAC-10 as customs to the point where they would actually make a custom one. I wouldn't say the MAC-10 is good anymore because if I'm not wrong, its damage body multiplier for long range has been reduced. Obviously, you're not supposed to be using that gun regardless for long range, but still, in certain gunfights, you can't help but just switch your weapon and start gunning down the closest thing you can. Or especially if your primary weapon has lost its ammo and then you switch to this being your secondary and you have a MAC-10, you're going to just take your shots. And yes, that gun is capable of actually killing at long range. It's just the damage is really, really low, like 12 damage. And you'd rather be doing 34 damage or 20 damage with your ARs. So that is a debate that you could have possibly when you're engaging gunfights. That's also another reason why people don't snipe. They have two weapons as primaries, basically a AR and an SMG. And the CBR as well has been brought back, although it got nerfed. I think it was the body multiplier and the ADS for the hipfire got really nerfed or lowered. but it's still doing good. Like, they haven't broken the gun. Some guns got broken, like the M13. I don't see any of the YouTubers anymore using it as much because it's just broken now. It used to be really dominating good. It is good, it is, but it's not dominating good. It's lost that. Yes, okay, I could use this. I'm in love with this sword look that it gives you. See that? That sword look is just too good. It's like a very, I don't know how would I say, a very gladiator-like sword, at the same time, a very modernized kind of sword. And it's tiny, so I think I would rather use it and call it a dagger than a sword. But I could never get old of this animation, or any animation rather. All the animations for all the Mythic Siren are really nice, and I think it's a great addition they added to the game. Mythics having animations, and their own personalized ones. Hopefully, when we get new draws coming in, they update some of them. I'm not sure if they're doing it for all of them, but I'm pretty sure the Fennec Mythic got an updated animation. Or maybe when you held them dual wield, it never really did an animation, and now they do. Because from a video I saw, that's what it basically has been doing now. That if you hold a dual wield one, you can animate it. But other than that, I guess Mythics in general come with their own advantages and disadvantages. One of the very good advantages is that you get sights like these. As you guys can see, I don't have a red dot on, but this is technically like the red dot. Another thing with this gun is that, see that little arrow there? That's like your ammo count. As you see, as I keep shooting and my bullets keep getting lowered, it reduces. It's basically to tell you that your ammo is getting really low. Another gun that has this is the M13. It has a literal bullet counter where it displays it in messages. That's also why everybody really wants that mythic to come back, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people will be buying that mythic, especially when they know it won't be coming back. And I don't know for yet that if it might be coming back or not, but I mean, if some of the mythics are already coming back, I'm pretty certain all will. They have to give all of them a chance again. This dude says bad team. I don't understand. But I mean, I do agree. I don't understand what they're doing. So I will say agreed. Why not? Do I want to get this? Okay, I did say I will be sniping. So, let it be the dual cube. No! I just wish people understand kill stealing, but they don't. Okay, now he's just going to keep spamming that? Is that it? Yep, he's just going to keep spamming it. Isn't he a pleasant teammate? One more time, come on. Don't let me down, Orange. One more time. No? Really? He's actually not going to use it one more time. Okay. So I'm guessing he actually had some people on him. He's all the way at the drop. Who is he running from? Honestly, I don't even know. Can't care. He wasn't with us. I did mention a few, rather two, good things about mythic weapons. The disadvantage is that when you actually get a weapon that is not mythic or that is not your skin anymore, using that gun's stock model, per se, like for the M13, everybody knows that the M13 has a really tight iron sight. You could still kill with it, like everybody's been doing, the people who don't own the mythic skin. But when you have a sight like this, and you are returned to default, per se, if your skin looks like this now, you'll be too used to how the red dot was, and you won't be able to kill with it. Thankfully, the M13 is a gun where its fire rate and damage and just how aggressive of a gun it is, it may save you most of the gunfights, even though you notice that you didn't really perform or get the bullets on time. You will notice it, because I've noticed it for myself, and I have tried going back to my normal guns and stock guns, learning how to get used to them again, and it did improve my aim when I came back to the Mythic version. So do that for people who actually own skins. Don't be too used to them. It's also a downfall. Okay, 1 kill. This is quite a boring lobby. Well, I did mention it's going to be a chill game. So you could just be watching the new sun. Well, not really new, but I hope they actually change and give us a new map soon. I'm tired of Blackout and Isolated. We just recently got Isolated. I think we got it this year. I think that's their plan, is to give us a map each year. That would be really cool. That would be really nice. That we could digest a map for a whole year and then be prepared for the next one. Hopefully we don't have multiple maps. That's what I want to avoid for BR. Having like 4 different BR lobbies with 4 different maps, that's just too much, I would say. Oh, it was players. Okay. Ooh, is that the Lance? No, his friend stole that. Oh, I wish he got it. It would be good to see that. Well, guys, this is quite the horrible video, but I guess that would be it. I hope you guys enjoyed the little chill session that he had. And excuse that, sorry. I hope you guys enjoyed the chill session that I had with you guys, and be sure to like and subscribe. There will be more content coming in, and hopefully there will be more draws coming in as well. Remember guys, this thing is on discount, so be sure to get it when you can. I personally won't be getting it because I don't really use the AK-117 as much, but if you are a user of it, it is one of the most amazing skins I know till today. So anyways guys, see you, bye, and keep smiling.